Is a shithole. There, I said it. Look, I love my country, but I think we all can agree at this point that American is unrecognizable. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't think nobody knows what's going on. Politics is a fucking episode out of South Park. Nothing they say is truthful, let alone it's all amusing. Used to be a time where you worked at your 9-to-5 job and you saved up a little money for family vacation at the end of the year. Shit, you can't fucking go on vacation nowhere. The vacation is your goddamn backyard. Groceries is crazy. Not to mention the fucking groceries that we do have is poison. Walk down aisle to aisle to aisle to aisle. It is a death and death decision. Nothing is organic. Everything smells, look, and tastes like shit. Family, oh shit, family don't exist no more. Kids are the most disrespectful mother man shit. They teach our kids nothing in school. America is over 30th in mathematics in the world. That means there's over 30 other countries in the world that is better and smarter than our fucking kids. Just the way of living right now is just terrible, man. America, this is not a dream. You know they say this is an American dream. This shit ain't no American dream. The dream is for you to come over here. There's opportunities. Oh boy, there's opportunities. Oh, for sure, you can be okay. But expect, if you go that route, you're gonna be working 9 to motherfucking 9. You ain't gonna have no breaks. It is hustle, day in and day out, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, week by week, month, year by year. It's nothing enjoyable about that shit.
In this place, Babylon, aka America, is indeed through, man. We are watching the downfall of this wicked society right before our very eyes, man. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To all, I want to say shalom. Now we pray this quick lesson be edifying to the elect. So, this will be kind of not really a part 2, but I mentioned this article yesterday, but I was in transit, and I seen the opening clip from the brother GMS Get This Work too, and it inspired me to go ahead and read this article and just get a couple scriptures, and as it said in the video, Micah, Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, man. It will destroy you even with a sword destruction. Excuse me. So, the signs are all there, man. As he mentioned, the American dream, this ain't no fucking American. It's never been, especially for Jake. But as the comedian, George Carlin has said, it's called the American dream because you got to be asleep to believe it. So anybody that's walking around that's still thinking that this place is going to bounce back and it's going to prosper and it's just going through a rough patch, you were sadly mistaken, man. You were delusional. You were asleep. You were not looking at the reality of the situation, man. This place is through. It's out of here. We're just watching the last crumbling pieces of the structure before just all completely shit hits the fan, so to speak, man. So this is from Natural News, and it was published August 9th, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, as coined by the beloved Apostle Tahar. And it reads, a poll finds 39% of Americans are worried they don't have sufficient income to make ends meet. So everything that Jake was talking about in the video, food, how much you gotta just fucking work, like Rihanna said, constantly, man. And my situation is no different. Me and my wife and the brothers, and You know, it's just a constant grind. You know, even this morning when I was working, you know, one of the workers at, you know, the stores I go to you know, I do delivery and stuff like that. He asked me, he's like, man, is there ever a day when you don't come up in here? I said, nah, bro. As long as the fucking stupid ass bills keep coming, I'm gonna be in this motherfucker, man. You know? So then that's what the situation is for the you know, majority of the people in this fucked up ass country, man. That's why the Lord's gonna destroy this bitch. Because the elites are doing this shit on purpose, man. You know? But it's ultimately Yahawashi that's making these devils do this. Bringing the destruction to this place, man. Financially, morally, you know, socially, you know, causing divisions, right? Yahawashi himself said, you know, a kingdom divided cannot stand, you know. Scriptures talk about Egyptian against Egyptian, sedition among men, you know, earthquakes in diverse places, famines, pestilences, you know. All these things are signs that this current world, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, you know, his rule is soon to be up, man. And soon the Lord is going to set up one over it, the earth, that is profitable. Because these devils are not profitable to anything, man. All they do is destroy, death and destruction, you know. Follow them everywhere they go. So it says a recently released poll found that 39% of American adults worry most or all of the time that their family's income won't be enough to make ends meet. The poll also found that 35% of Americans stated they have had to take on additional work just to survive. Right, so most people, you know, you might have before, you know, have their regular, regular job or career or what have you, and then they might take on a second job just to, you know, save up for a trip or save up for a house or a car, or, you know, take the wife shopping or whatever, take the kids out, you know, to, you know, amusement park, whatever, you know, but for something, you know, beneficial, you know, something extra. But now everybody is just literally, you got to take 2-3 jobs just to survive, man, just to make ends meet, and you still don't make a fucking enough, man. You know, the price of everything is going up, and the money that everybody makes has been staying the same. So the math ain't mathin', man. That's like the scripture when it talks about a dove's dung being sold for 5 pieces of silver, you know, an expensive amount because of the extreme famine, you know. And that's another thing that's coming, man, because that's all these different videos, Slovakia, all these different videos of these different Americans, you know, Jake and Esau alike, and the heathen, other heathen nations. One of the top things that's always mentioned is the price of food, you know, and the price of goods in general, price of fuel, you know, because in this video, in this article, excuse me, let me see if I can just get a couple little points. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. It says prices are not going down despite claims inflation is slowing. Yeah, these damn devils, you know, Biden and his minions are always, you know, oh, everything's getting better. It's just, you know, the numbers are the curve is coming, and, you know, all this bullshit that they be saying, you know, lying, man. You know, the scriptures speak about these devils, you know, as soon as they be born speaking lies, man. These devils lie with a straight face, man. No problem lying to people. Do it all day, every day. It's just like drinking coffee to these devils, man. It's nothing. It says, let's see. It says to deal with the increasing cost of living, Americans have to take in extra side jobs, decrease their driving, right, because of gas. It's so fucking expensive. And have depended more on using their credit cards. The survey found that 52% of Latinos, the Northern Kingdom, and 45% of Black Americans, so-called Black, and that's the Southern Kingdom, right, mentioned they are mostly distracted most or all of the time about making ends meet. 55% of individuals making less than $50,000 a year yearly also worry about having enough money to cover expenses. The grocery store is just outrageous right now, but it's not just that. Everything has gone up. Clothing, my insurance, said Angela Russell, an Ohio resident currently working as a program analyst at the Center for Disease Control, the CDC. The pressure is real. Everything is so much more expensive than it was 4 years ago. It's astronomical what you're paying. About 65% of Americans indicated that expenses and cost of living are the largest economic problem their families are presently confronting. Yeah, I mean, let's see, it says about 68% of Americans have said they have altered their grocery purchasing habits. At least 41% of Americans suggested that they have decreased their driving, while 37% pointed out that they are earning credit card debt to purchase necessities, man. So it's just shit on top of shit, man. Everything is just piling up, and the people, are gonna beg for a solution, man. And that's when that UBI is gonna come in, man. That universal basic income, where they're gonna give, people who qualify, however the devil chooses to roll it out. It might be that they give it to everybody to kind of relieve everybody. Hit them off with $1,000 a month or $500 a month or whatever. Send them a check or send it, directly to their bank account or what have you. And people, will be, grateful for that. But then eventually, it's going to be the only way that you will be able to get those benefits, which you've been, enjoying for a period of time, is if you get that C-hip, man, that rice device, that implantable, the MO to the TV, man. Otherwise, you will not be able to participate in society because everything's going digital. So it's not like you could you'll be able to have cash forever. You can go to your bank and take out all this cash and think that you're going to be able to get by. Nah, these everything's being set up to go digital. They've already been planting seeds out there in people's minds that money is dirty. Everybody's already used to paying with their card, with their Apple Pay, PayPal, whatever. They're Cash App and people. Everybody's used to just digitally exchanging money, buying and selling digitally. So people are going to be on board with it, man. A lot of people, man. That's why it's so important for us brothers to give the warning of these things to come, so that people know what it is, how the devil's coming with it, and not to take that shit, man. That's the hour of temptation, man. And these devils are setting the stage for it, man, with things like this, and this article is highlighting it, man, what the American people are going through, man, and what Jake's going through. We don't care about the rest of the nations, man. The hell with them. But what Israel is going through, man, the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, what they're going through. So let me just get this last couple scriptures. That'll be the last. So as the opening scripture said, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, man. Spiritually, mentally, shouldn't be worried about starting a business, or planning on being here for another 5, 10, 15, 20 years, watching your kids grow up here. No, this place is done, man. We're hastening the day of the coming of the Lord, man. Sincere brothers and, few sisters, man. We know what time it is, man. Because we've been watching. And we know that America, Babylon the Great is about to check the fuck out, man. All praise to Yahawashi for that. Because this fucking cesspool they call America, you know, has been a thorn in Israelites' asses since its inception, man. Since these Edomites stepped their filthy asses over onto this land, man. You know, and started mowing down Gad and Reuben, man. You know. So this is Jeremiah 51:9. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense," man. So the sins of Babylon have reached on to heaven, man. You know, this place is utterly disgusting, man. It's filth, the mother of harlots. You know, it says, "Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken with her of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad," right? And that wine goes into the philosophies, man. You know, this rainbow ideology. You know, women being harlots, men being you know, soft, you know, changing of the roles and shit like that. All that is being pushed from Babylon, and these other countries take it on, man. So those different philosophies, these other nations are drunken with that, man, because they start doing the same shit in their countries that's going on in this fucked up ass country. It says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches onto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies," man. So, you know, this World War III, you know, is ramping up, you know, between after Israel, those Israelis over there killed a Iranian, believe he was like a top general or something like that, to that degree. And you know, Iran is ready to retaliate, man. And Iran is backed by Russia and China, and of course Israel is backed by the US, man. So, you know, I seen a brother put up a video. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I seen the title, and it, apparently they're getting ready to send, or they're talking about sending you know, American troops, you know, over to Israel, you know, to help defend if Iran, you know, does something. And then also Iran and Russia having talks of Iran sending Russia missiles, man. You know, so the war drums are beating, man. And this place, America, is ultimately going to be destroyed by ICBM missiles, man. That lake of fire is going to be here in America, from sea to shining sea, man. You know, this is where that great destruction is coming, because their sins have reached on to heaven, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. Salakia. Just wanted to do a quick hit. I kind of wanted to bring out this article. I was mentioning it yesterday. But I hope and pray this lesson was edifying. Excuse me, to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah Bahasham once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Makakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostle and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutations, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning. Fight this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. I want to say abba, babal, and kwam yasharala. And shalom. To the next one.